And you'll find, with sort of the Action Coach system, and the individual that you work with, will give you the return really from, not just from the cost that you're paying out. It's going to be the return of your life balance as well as your profitability, and to put you in a more comfortable position going forward. Yeah, we've been probably stuck in a little bit of a rut over a number of years. We have great ideas, but we don't ever know how to implement them properly. Frustrating is more the word. We've got a great opportunity. We've constantly invested in new equipment. We've invested in moving up into bigger premises, but the value of the work has never been as good as it should be. But I generally come in at 6 in the morning and get home about 8 in the evening. I'll be here 7 days a week most of the time, so I have a work balance and not much of a home life. So when you've been running a business for this amount of years, you tend to only rely on yourself, and you find it quite difficult to actually sort of delegate anything, because you always find it quicker, easier, and know it's done if you do it yourself. There was some odd things that we just did straight away. It's sometimes easier for somebody with a different pair of eyes to see the simple things that just need correcting. And just in the way of staff meetings every day, just to keep everybody knowing exactly what they're supposed to do every day, it quickly sort of got the staff into a more routine of what the work was needed on a daily basis. And we've built up quite a lot of extra work based on some of the works that we've done. Because we still feel as though we work almost like a one-man band in a way. Whereas we've got a company of 30 staff, it's far from a one-man band, and it needs other people to stepping up to their positions, and that's a lot of the areas that sort of Simon's working on. Now implemented sort of operations manager, somebody on the financial office manager, so to deal with a lot of the day-to-day stuff that I was just taking everything on board, and generally most people are quite happy to pass that on to me. Last year was our best year. So immediately correcting some simple errors, really, pricing adjustments, and so quite quickly there was quite a quick change to the strength of the business financially. So our turnover was about 2.5 million. Last year we finished at 2.7, but this year we look as though we're going to be about 3.3 million. Our profitability really has gone up from very little to almost zero to I think about 100,000 last year. So and we're expecting this year to probably be double that. So just as recently as March was our biggest ever month from 15 years of trading. We I think a 313,000 turnover. And our highest previously was just over 300,000, which was last November. And again, we're just trying to recruit more staff now. And as we find that more staff come in and they fit in the right areas, that will take some of the time off me.